Estrezia, a gem of ecological wonder and home to many diverse species of life living together in tandem to form what is a vast ecosystem. Today we pry into the lives of some of these creatures and peek at the curious way in which it all fits together. We begin here, within the Badkar region, a long strip of land that runs from the low areas of the Mir Marshes to the upper hills of Yeoman Ogunda. A vibrant array of life makes its home here thanks in large part to one very special creature, or rather, its children. Found suckling upon these mineral-rich rocks, begri grubs provide a fantastic amount of nutrients to the creatures that dine upon them, swollen with the special juices that allow them to grow to the enormous sizes of their parents. One may find sympathy for these small, vulnerable creatures, regularly eaten by the likes of the Badgar foxes or the many-legged crations, but it is only by this process of consumption that the begri may survive. As begri are fertile all year and have a gestation period of only 2 months, without this predation, the begri's population would quickly grow to unsustainable levels and the region would be stripped of all plant life. But it is more than just the begri or their predators that have a vested interest in the large grubs. Villages local to areas begri take to spawning in find many uses for the potent nutrients of these larvae. Potion makers like Mikhail find the grubs to be quite precious, spending much of his time gathering the grubs to make restorative elixirs, a highly sought after item by adventurers and dungeoneers across the continent. Now, before you think of taking up a spot of cultivation yourself, it's best to know these little grubs aren't entirely reliant on their rocky cover to keep them safe. And here we see our valiant protector now, Mother Begri, returning from her scavenging to feed her young spawn. At around 5 feet in height and weighing somewhere in the range of a small cart, the adult begri mother is a fierce creature indeed. Her mandibles are sharp as steel, with a thick carapace impenetrable to most of the readily available tools. The local wildlife know even while taking care of their young, there's no taking this mother lightly. Mother seems to have returned with dinner. It appears to be begli today, a favorite among the begri population, often found around their spawning sites as the begri leave behind the begli seeds in their droppings, a mutually beneficial relationship. After the mother regurgitates the digested food, she'll stay around for some time to watch over the younglings, till it is time to go on the hunt once more. All of this not to say that the begri are without rival in the forest. There's a key player hidden right here beneath these forest lands, Vermis Odysseus, or as they're known locally, the boring worm. With a frontal skull plate capable of saving the large creatures from any sudden impact while tunneling, and teeth that can cut even the hard mountain bedrock, they are a considerable predator to their cousins, the begri. Though often hunting in the lowlands, these creatures love to nest in mountain rock, where their young are protected by the natural stone, often also a good place to snatch unsuspecting prey exploring their tunnels. A fresh bundle of Begley is often a good distraction to these sightless predators, as it reminds them of their favorite prey. Taking on such a creature to harvest its valuable teeth is far more difficult unless you have something to slow it down. Something such as this, a thorny little growth found along rivers within the region. This is Kimri's kiss, its thorns coated in toxic secretion that causes instant paralysis. Be warned, more than one hunter makes use of the Kimri's poison. The waterjaw, fond of striking from shallow waters, waits for unsuspecting prey to touch the plant before dragging them into its watery home for lunch, its leftovers becoming food for the plant. Marla, a local hunter, recommends gathering some ghost peppers if Kimri's toxin is your aim. These sour fruits grow in the Ushi area of the region. A common natural remedy for clearing poisons from the body. Though not all creatures are vulnerable to the Kimri's bite. But we are out of time for today. Though there is always more to learn in this wonderful place. I hope you can put your new knowledge to use in your explorations here. Until next time in this land of Estresia.